So, hello Facebook. Where to start? This is day 82, or day one of joining all of it together. Not quite entirely sure yet how I'm going to describe any or all of this. But what an incredible thing the last 81 days have been, to pay attention to lots of your thoughts and all of your thinking in a level of detail, to develop a really intimate relationship with a piece of philosophy, and at times to work quite hard, I think, not necessarily to understand it, because it's really actually a very natural, very intuitive thing, but sometimes the lens that Lao Tzu and Wayne have placed on it's required a bit of work to understand how to articulate it in a way that is really that has been really meaningful for today, I've found. What have been the themes? I suppose the biggest theme is duality. That for there to be good, there has to be bad. For there is tall, there is short. But just recognising those things exist, and also recognising that it all has to exist in order for there just to be. Also, the biggest thing that's come out for me is around relationship with ego, and seeing and recognising and watching other people's relationship with their ego, their sense of identity, how important it is at times for people to fight for it and define it and to battle for it, and if they feel as though it's being compromised because someone's not using common sense, or I don't know, all sorts of different things, sometimes I smile because it has just ended up being quite entertaining, watching people behave in ways that's just, I don't know, strange. Humility, servitude, gratitude, to be grateful for all the things that we have and that we're part of, and to start with gratitude and to recognise that being grateful and thankful. The other really big bit that has come up for me in this whole process is the idea of servitude. How do I best show up to be a faithful servant of the Tao, the flow, the way that the world is, and a faithful servant to be in servitude of all of those amazing people that each day we come into contact with. It has been an incredibly powerful thing for me. I have paid attention to and thought about and explored many decisions, many ideas, many things in the last 81 days in a level of minutiae that at times has become quite easy. Has it changed me? I feel as though it's significantly changed me. Not always entirely sure whether those around me would say that, but we'll wait and see, because I'm sure at some point in time I shall have that question and ask them those things. Feel quite close to tears. It's been a really powerfully emotional thing to make a commitment to do something with this level of intensity. There's a couple of people in my life who are, in fact you can probably hear one of them in the background now making a loud noise, because that's what he does. He's just amazing. He always lets you know that he's there. And the people in my life that this journey has impacted on the most has probably been, and I'm truly blessed to spend time in the company of, has to be my absolutely brilliantly amazing son, who is jumping up and down somewhere. my truly fabulous daughter, the way that she looks at the world and the way that she sees the world, I feel is a complete gift, absolutely gift. She sees things in the world that at times I don't believe anyone else sees in that particular way, and she shares them in a way that is completely unique to her, and I'm blessed to spend time with her and listen to the way that she articulates and thinks about the world, because it's just a constant source of inspiration to me. And my fabulous wife, she's the coolest person I've ever met, and I just hope and trust that all of this, the last 81 days, make me a better husband, a better father, and I find myself just in loving service of those fabulous people and all the other fabulous people. There's been some really testing times in life, not in the exploration of the Tao, but in life, in the last 81 days, and actually they've been able to be navigated in a way that is possibly really peaceful and very gentle and very genteel, as a result of just paying attention to the Tao. So it is time, for the time being, to say goodbye. The Tao Te Ching, 2,500 years ago, a man studied the way that he believed people were behaving and the world worked, and he shared some thoughts and ideas about what could be potentially a more harmonious way of exploring how the world works. I am sure at times for many people they seem a little bit counterintuitive, although once you start in the process they're not. I am sure that at times some of those things may seem a little bit in opposition to conventional wisdom. We've got to remember that social conditioning creates conventional wisdom. True wisdom comes not from what we know, but from what we let go of. To be humble, to live with humility, to have compassion and gratitude, and that's about it. That's about it. So, from Ian Pitchford, from my relationship with the Tao, I'm going to say goodbye for now. And as they say in nautical circles, I will see you all when the fog lifts.